So here's the setup. I have, oh, they're facing the wrong way. I have my box of seeds. I have them organized by group. As you can see, vegetables make up the majority. But I have my natives, flowers, herbs, and the vegetables. I'm probably gonna put all of those in winter sowing at some point. Then I have my lists. So I remember kind of I can mark on the page along with a pencil and a sharpener. And then I have my bucket of already prepped bottles. I'll show you how I do this later on, but this is ultimately how they look in the end. I have a tray that I'm going to use to collect water while I'm doing it so that it doesn't pool up. I have, these are paint pens, which I've heard work the best. You can hear that. This is for putting on the labels outside of the bottles, as well as on the labels I'm going to put inside. They recommend doing both because sometimes in the winter one fades. Oh, I knew I should have gotten these out first. Well, you can see what they look like. They're your standard garden labels. And then I have these. I got these at the, if you remember from the last episode, I got these at the seed exchange, and they've been working great for cutting open these bottles. Probably not what they're meant for, but they're great. Duct tape. I got blue, so just more visible to duct together the bottles. And then I have my Dremel tool set, which has a little drill bit in it that I've been using to drill holes in the bottom of the thing. And then I have some organic potting fertilizer or soil, and then I have the rest of the bottles that I collected today. So I'm about to show you how I go about the process, and as I said, I'm just learning this, so don't take it from me as an expert. This is just kind of part of the experiment of being a newbie gardener. So here we go. So this is my first time doing a jug. Normally I've been doing, we had a bunch of these left over from a party I threw a month or so ago. And so that's what I've been cutting up, but I got these today from people in our neighborhood. I contacted on Nextdoor. I said, I need help. I need empty jugs. And I got 14 out of just that one request. So it was great. So this is how it starts. See the bottom? Drill. You just drill. A few holes. Oh yeah, good where you can see it. Should have goggles on, but I do have glasses on, so I feel like I'm doing okay. There you go. And then they say to put, oh man, look at all that plastic I'm covered in. I'm gonna have to sweep. They say to also drill a couple on the side to let the air out, because it may not. There we go. Let's do one here. Do one through the label. Let's see what happens there. Take a little more time. So there we go. And come on. All right. Then lastly, they gave a tip of when you have the handle here, you want to cut it below the handle so that you don't have trouble opening up the bottle later on to let the plants vent. So you probably want to. I'm going to make a hole, actually, I want to save the handle as the hinge, so I'm probably going to, it's right about there. Okay, that's just a place to give my scissors some space. Now, gosh, look at me, covered in plastic. All right, now, I'm just going in, and I'm just cutting around. Hopefully I did this right. We're about to find out, because this is my first time doing this kind of a jug. Yes, I sing sometimes when I'm nervous. Come on. Cutting it some more. Oh god, there's a lot of water in it. Alright, almost done. I can see why some people say this is their least favorite part of the process. Okay. Oh. This has happened to me multiple times because, you know, I didn't draw it, which I've seen people draw and now I know why. So I'm just going to cut down a little bit to help it so that it can open at the same point as the hinge. So now I have my bottom half. Not very elegant, but you can see how it works. And then what we'll do is we'll duct tape around this once we have the soil in there. So that's the basics on how to, and we don't need to do anything on the top. That's the basics of how to prep the bottles. All right, next I'm going to show you the other steps I take. If you enjoyed this video, please like or subscribe, and then check out the next video in which I'm going to show how to assemble everything.